Alright. I want to say Kal Halal Yamla. Abanawa Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the Quadim of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the sincere brethren Akim out there. Across the four winds, the four corners of the globe. Pushing his truth. Holding firm. Exalting Yahweh Shai. Proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I'm proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked and evilest empire. Hey, so this is going to be a video going into the hoodlum nigger mentality, man. You know what I mean? That American Negro, you know what I mean, nigger mentality, man. Because that's a mentality that's destroying Jake, man. Destroying Jake by the millions, you understand? And especially, you know, recent news, you have these Jakes that kill the rapper Young Dolph. You have these Jakes, this one Jake from Brooklyn, Young Jake, you know what I mean? He was a star basketball player, but guess what? He catch 4 bodies, man. So he's sitting in jail right now. Why? Because of that hoodlum niggerish mentality, man. You understand? This is the book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Kind of that's what this whole a large part of so-called black culture is about, man. You know what I mean? Sinners enticing you to do wickedness, man. The whole gang culture, man. Weed smoking, drug dealing. All of this is what? Sinners enticing the people pushed by Esau, Edom, enticing you Jakes to commit evil, man. And the scriptures warn you against that, man. You know what I mean? They want you to get into the drug game. They want you to get into the gang life. They want you to get into hip-hop industry to sell out. You know what I mean? You have to say, man. No. You understand? If they say, come on, let us come. And if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Kind of that's what that whole street life, thug life is about, man. That hoodlum mentality, man. You know what I mean? You have a young Jake. He might be good, smart in school. You know what I mean? Good at sports, so on and so forth. But he get what? Sidetracked. He get what? Enticed by these wicked Negroes out there, man. You know what I mean? A lot of older Jakes and Jakes his age, man, who, you know what I mean, might not have a quote-unquote bright future as him, man. You understand? So what? They entice him, tell him, yo, join this gang, man. Click up with us, man. You know what I mean? Let us roll on the ups, man. Let us do this, let us do that, man. Things that are all destructive to oneself and to the so-called Negro community, man. You understand? But that's what's pushed in this society, man. That's what Esau pushes upon you Negroes, man. The gang life, drugs, rappers, entertainment, man. You know what I mean? Flossing on one another, man. Showing off on one another, man. Killing each other. You understand? Death music. The whole drill music, gangster rap, you know what I mean? Even a lot of your so-called so-called West Indians, a lot of your dancehall music is kill music, man. Gunman music, man. You understand? Now we in this truth, man, we can listen to certain types of music, you know what I mean? Watch certain things and not get corrupted, because what? We have this understanding, man. We know that is all folly, man. And we are not to do those things, man. You understand? Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. Kinda that's what Jake lurking, man. That's a saying out there in the UK, man. Lurking, man. You lurking, man. When you looking to what? Do something grimy, man. Do something grimy, man. Do something wicked, man. 9 times out of 10, you lurking to take advantage of somebody, man. Wickedly. You understand? Robbing old ladies and shit. Robbing houses, home invasions. Hey, you do a home invasion, man. A lot of you Jakes doing home invasions and getting killed, man. You understand? Because people defending themselves and defending their property, man. And guess what? That's the price that you pay, man. For what? Following sinners to do wickedness, man. You understand? Let me jump down to verse 15. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. Because all of us coming up, 9 times out of 10, you come up in the so-called inner cities, among so-called Negroes in the hood, or whatever, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Mexicans, so on and so forth, in the favelas, in the barrios, whatever. And you had friends, family, whatever, who involved in them type of things. And guess what? Sometimes they might tell you, yo, roll with us, do this and do that, man. But guess what? The spirit the spirit hopped on you to not go that way, man. And even if you went that way, certain brothers was involved in the so-called underworld. Hey, the Most High delivered them out of it, man. And now they speak against it. Now they rebuke it, man. You understand? For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Kind of that's what happened to these jakes, man. Now they in court looking all stupid, man. They in Rikers Island in the county jail. They upstate in prison. Looking stupid, man. Just all messed up, man. You understand? Having to do that 30 piece, that 40 piece, man. That 20 piece. They call these so-called snitching on them, man. That's what you get, man. Because there's no honor amongst thieves, man. Understand? There's no honor in the street life, man. There's no true protocol in the street life, man. It's all gimmicks, man. You understand? There's no standard in the street life, man. It's dog eat dog, man. It's dog eat dog. It is do whatever is best for you, man. You know what I mean? Do whatever is best for you, man. That's what the street code is, man. You know what I mean? For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Come. Verse 18, and they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which take it away the life of the owners thereof. Because at the end of the day, that whole wicked lifestyle, the whole grimy lifestyle, is only gonna lead to death and destruction, man. All them big time drug dealers, kingpins, they're either dead, in jail, or broke, man. They're not on top. You know what I mean? They're not doing anything. Because there was nothing honorable or acclaimable about what they were doing, man. You know what I mean? That's a selfish, greedy mentality, man. To be serving drugs to your own people, man. To be pushing a vibration of death upon your own people, man. But hey, that's what's glorified in this world, man. And you can say thank you to Esau Edom for that, man. Because he glorifies that niggerism, man. That greed, man. That love of money. You understand? Find a precept. So we escape that mentality, man. And that mentality, that nigger mentality is pervasive among Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That grimy hood, niggerish mentality, man. And one of the main proponents of that also is women, man. Because women love that mentality, man. They love so-called hood dudes or whatever, man. Why? Because women are like a moth to a flame to wickedness, man. You understand? This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's one of the main reasons why Jake get involved in that street niggerish life, man. To flash money, man. To show off money, to buy this, to buy that, to get hoes, money, clothes, big house, big car. You understand? For that love of money, man. Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith. So you err from the faith, man. You do anything, like Jacob was saying, get rich or die trying, man. You know what I mean? You error from your own way, from you error, man. You end up in error, man. And ultimately, death and demise, man. You end up locked up, decades in prison. You know what I mean? Or you end up strung out on the same drugs that you're pushing. You meet the demise that the poison and the destruction that you're pushing forth. You know what I mean? That same destruction come back full-fledged upon you, man. They have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And Jacob a conscious, man, so you don't want all that wickedness, that demonic behavior, that's gonna weigh on your conscience, man. A lot of Jakes are bugged up behind all the grimy stuff that they did in their past years, man. You understand? So it ain't no glorified, ending to be no street nigga, man. You understand? And a lot of times it's quick and short, man. Those Jakes that get to live out life so called, man, that's the minority, man. The most of you Jakes end up dead or in prison, man. You know what I mean? Nothing honorable, man. You understand? Forgettable, man. This is the book of Galatians. Hey, this is where it's at, man. The truth is where it's at, man. This is where you achieve legendary status, man. This is where you please the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Know what I mean? Not being a glorified street dude, man. Not being a glorified kingpin. You understand? This is righteousness, man. This is the way walking in it, man. Yahweh Shai. This is the book of so I can find the precept. This is the book of Galatians. This is the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Kind of that's what you reap, man. You sow wickedness in this world, man. You're gonna reap wickedness, man. You're gonna reap death. You're gonna reap destruction, man. You understand? And that's what happened to these Jakes, man. That's why there's millions of Jakes in prison, man. Because they chose that hoodlum, niggerish way of life, man. You understand? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. Kind of the Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You robbed and spoiled, man. You understand? You're at the bottom of society. You're at the bottom of this world, man. Wherever you may be, you're at the bottom, man. You know what I mean? Your ancestors have been raped, robbed, and murdered, man. Their riches have been raped, robbed, and murdered, man. Their identity, everything, man. They are all of them snared in holes, man. Can you all trapped up, man?